Miguel Gorilla Lopez, professional animator slash artist. I would pretty much consider myself to be blind. I didn't know how bad my sight was until I really took off my glasses and looked at something, and someone would read that to me. When I realized it was like 2 feet away and I couldn't read letters that were basically like 4 inches tall. I couldn't read them. So then I realized I needed some kind of something. They told me that because of my severe stigmatism and that I had something called keratoconus myopia or something like that. Unfortunately, they didn't have the technology to determine whether or not it was true or not until I got here. They ran totally different tests here, and I was informed. I was told I had something I didn't have, and it wasn't that they were incapable or incompetent. It's that they didn't have the technology that they have right here. Dr. O, and they have everything up to speed, so they were able to pinpoint what was wrong with my vision, and they were able to fix it. I was looking around after being told that I was not a candidate or ever will be a candidate for LASIK or PRK or any of that. I just refused to believe that because a lot of my friends that had similar vision to myself had LASIK, and they seemed to have success with it. So I figured, well, I'll live what they called. They said the only thing they had was haloing at night, where they could see halos and lights and stuff, which I don't have. I don't have that. So because they did it so long, well, I think technology's evolved. So I was a little more braver to step up and talk to them now, opposed to before, because I was just listening to the old eye doctor. But now, after referring a bunch of different doctors, every single one of them kept saying, well, because of your stigmatism being so severe, we'll have to refer to these guys. So I said, well, I'm just going to cut out the middleman and come to them. So that's why I came here. It was probably, I don't call it a procedure, it was a visit. I popped in. The majority of the procedure was trying to prep me for the surgery. The procedure itself was so fast that I didn't realize it was over until he said, okay, you can look around, girl. And I was really surprised that I could see. Instantaneous. It was sort of, I've been explaining to everyone of that movie Spider-Man where he does the glasses on and off. It's instantaneous. I couldn't see the clock before I laid down on that machine. 20 seconds an eye, pop, pop. I get up and I can see the numbers. It's amazing. I see better than I did with my glasses on because there's no more sliding, I don't always have to adjust my vision. It felt like I was having to move them around. Lenses, they shifted a lot. So when I'd look, I would have to wait for them to kind of get in there. I was using gas permeables, all hard lenses. I could never use soft lenses. So that, now it's so much better because I can see the same way. Everything's in high def now. Everything is clear. I was even surprised. I went to the gym to find out who the ugly and pretty people were. Turns out I was the ugly people. But it was great because everybody around me was beautiful and nice and high defy. It was really cool, and everything's perfect now. I can see. I can see. And I'm an artist, so I need to see. Like I said, it didn't seem like a procedure when you went in there. It didn't seem like it was like visiting them. It was like, hey, sit down. It was like almost taking an eye exam, just with a little more sterilization, I guess would be the best way to put it. It wasn't a procedure because a procedure means that they have you prepped and lying on a table and all kinds of stuff. They walked me into a room, sat me down as if it were an eye chest, and it was done. It was really simple, really easy, and for a big guy like myself, believe it or not, I can be a chicken at times, and I was freaking out because I rely on my vision for my profession. I am an animator. I've drawn for shows like Family Guy, The Simpsons, Shaolin Showdown, Back at the Barnyard, and many other shows. So I require, and like I said, like most people, I like to see. It's good to see, good to have vision. So yeah, it's been a tremendous, step forward in my profession and in my life and in my profession, because now I can see and I know what I'm doing now. Now I don't have to wing it anymore. That whoever watches this, whoever's even thinking about wanting to do this and they're afraid, I say go for it, man, because trust me, there's just, from someone who was really afraid, had his doubts, and relies on vision for his job. I have friends of mine that are pilots and stuff. I've referred them to come here because now their fear was like, well, if Gorilla can do it, I can do it. I guess I was the guinea pig, but it was worth it. Trust me. Dr. O and Dr. Rabinovic, thanks you guys. You guys rock. Trust me, the new you guys are in my cartoon when it comes out. So look for it. It's not on here, but it will be.
Awesome.
That's it.